I'm going to be making a Gmail voice dictation app. I basically have all the tabs set up here, and then I have my cursor tab over here. Right now my cursor is not working very well, but basically let's just get into it. So I'm going to start basically with building an O3. I've been trying to use my own API keys for cursor, but that's not working, so we're just going to rely on this for now. I need you to produce a complete and working Chrome extension for a Gmail voice dictation app. This should use the OpenAI Wispr API to transcribe voice input and then basically put it inside of the text box for both the compose section and reply section of emails. I'll supply the proper HTML link to those. It should inject the dictation button into Gmail Compose and the reply boxes using that. I gotta check something. So I think the way we do this is use get user media. I'm just looking for that section. Yeah, get user media. Use get user media to get microphone access. Yep. And lastly, also create a nice looking black and white rounded corners HTML UI. For now, include a title, description of what the extension does, and then we'll add more features after that. And also the ability to add in an API key for API access, and make sure you put that in a password field text format. And yeah, I think that should be the first prompt. Just trying to make it as detailed as possible. Include good quality code. I'm going to be using Git, by the way. Comment everything that's complex and make it clean and easy and readable. Okay, so let's see what O3 Mini here produces. So the way that I usually like to do this is kind of just get a good front end. I guess that doesn't matter as much because it's a pretty simple web app, and then figure out the back end while I'm doing that. Just gonna put on some music. All right, so you got to create some files. So ideally, I would like to use cursor, but it's kind of broken right now, so I'm going to rely on this. If I go into like the chat, you'll see that if I say edit, let me switch over to like edit pop-up to say hello world, something's wrong. And even if I put my own API key, but that, I guess that doesn't matter, whatever. We'll just deal with this for now. Okay, everything's good. Okay. So I've made a few extensions before, so I'm kind of just going to load this in. Failed to load. All right, we don't have any icons. the issue here? Oh. So we need to add in some icons. I guess I'll just do like microphone PNG. Clip arts. Make it look nice. And these all kind of suck. That sucks. Something like this. That'd look good. More like this. That's kind of perfect, actually. I need a 16. Click. What? Sure, great. Just gotta make sure that's actually 16. Yeah, that's 16. Probably gonna change this to an SVG later because I don't like how this would probably render, but this is what's giving me right now. So I'll stick with that, and then I'll probably change it once I know that the PNGs are working, because that usually works a lot better. Icon 48. Let's drag that in. And lastly, let's do that one more time. 128. Alright, so we should have the images in there. Hopefully the directory is set up correctly. I'm going to refresh the extension. Icons, okay, it's icons, not icon. Great. Little change and we should be good. Let's try again. Perfect. Let's pin this. Okay, that kind of looks like shit. I'm gonna change the size of that, and I don't like the HTML either. Alright, I'm just gonna tell it. Change the HTML and the CSS. The width of the frame is way too skinny, and make it look prettier. So in the meantime, while that loads up, I went ahead and created the API keys. Just gonna copy that. This was for cursor. That doesn't work, but that's whatever. This connects to the OpenAI Wispr thing later, if possible. So what I did look up is that OpenAI Wispr is not real time. So I don't think it works, like based on this, but I'm gonna see if there's any alternatives, and I think there are for real-time voice streaming. I don't know if you guys want that, but I'm gonna build it anyway. So yeah, let's go back to here and see if this is a little nicer. Where's the reload? Is this it? Yeah. Okay, so that's a lot nicer, but we'll still make it nicer after. I don't like that. Let's copy this in. Perfect. Key save successfully. Now I think the next issue is going to be, is it going to be correctly in here. Oh, fortunate. Yeah, it is. Okay. Click it, allow this time. Hello, 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 can you hear me? And then I click stop. Okay, can't hear me. So there's two things not working here. The icon's not loading. We need that to load. Hello, hello, can you hear me? So the microphone's definitely off, so I'll check the console to see if there's any messages. Audio trunk received, recording stopped. I'm gonna need O3 to debug this. Okay, the HTML looks good. The HTML is fine, but now when I try to click start dictation, the audio blobs are being sent, but there is no transcription coming back. Help me debug this by printing out the transcription to the console so I can actually see if there's anything coming in, and then secondarily, based on that, we can see if we can get everything working in the text box correctly. Okay, so I'll send that. I also want to check, one thing I did want to check is, this is basically just a bullshit reply thing. Okay, cool. It does show up in here. I assume this might be a different text box or something. But no, it works. Great. I have to see why that image is not loading though. I think it's got to be something with the web content. I created like some other Chrome extension thing and I had a similar issue, so I think it's probably in the manifest, so like some web content thing, where the memory is not available, something along those lines. So I'll go talk to it and ask about that. Okay, so what's the issue here? Send the recorded blob. Okay, so it's in function send audio. How long does that go? That goes, okay, the full thing. See if that does anything. Save that. Extensions, reload, email, reload. Check the console. And the extension is not loading. Great. Oh no, it's here. Hello, hello, can you hear me? Is everything cool? Oh, that works surprisingly easy. So it works there. I think I might want to move it to the right. So it looks a little bit nicer. I don't like it being there because it looks like it's part of the email. I mean, it's not, but it looks like it. And it's also not showing up in the oh, it is. It is showing up in the compose box. Is it part of the email? I'm not sure. But I'll tell it to move it to the right. I mean, wow, okay, that was surprisingly easy. Okay, cool, the voice dictation works. I just need to make a little adjustment and then move the start and stop dictation to the bottom right corner of each of the compose boxes and the reply boxes. I don't like it being on the left bottom. I'd rather have it at the right bottom. I also need this to stop recording because this microphone is still on. I don't like that. Sure. Inject the I'm just copying and pasting. Inject dictation. Should be over here. Goes down to here. Let's see how that goes. Reload. Go to the email. Perfect. That works, and it's not too far down where you have to scroll. Perfect. Hey, what's up? My name's Samay. How's it going, Google? I'm going to test if it's going to concatenate to the end of that sentence. Okay, I need to add a space there. Alright, you spelled it wrong, Google. Thanks. Wait, okay, what else do I need to do? So I like this. That looks good. That's easy to use. I think it's over here somewhere. Like, it concatenates the transcription. And then, I'm just going to shut up. Add a space before typing every transcription. So in case I have like two transcriptions that are next to each other, there's no space and they're like together and not formatted correctly. There should be a space between every like sentence. I mean, putting this in gets rid of the issue with the icon not loading, which is something. I mean, if it works, it works. The other issue is that this continues to record. Media recorder. Where is that? Yeah, it's here. So I think I just need to add like a space. I'll just let chat do that. And that goes down to here. Now refresh that. Let's see how that goes. Hey, what's up? My name's Samay. Hey, what's up? My name's Samay. Perfect. Samay. Okay, so the basic voice dictation works. What do I need? Okay, yeah, I need to stop the recording. Okay, everything works great. The only issue is that the microphone is still recording even if I click stop dictation, and I don't want it to record when it doesn't have to record. So turn off the microphone or like permanently pause it while the dictation is stopped. I mean, initially I was thinking maybe I have like an icon here and the icon loads there, but I actually prefer this because it stands out from everything else, and having to move this thing to the right would be a little bit more annoying, especially if the icon doesn't load, and then I'd have to worry about the spacing in the HTML. But this being inside of the box is perfect. Okay, start recording. Basically, I guess I'm just going to replace that whole thing. And that goes down to here. Hopefully I don't break something. Actually, I should commit changes because I know this is working so far. I have not made any Git changes, but I think I've been moving relatively fast, so that's probably why. First working version. Actually, let me use Wispr. First working version, start and stop dictation works. The only issues remaining, okay, this is way too verbose, is microphone recording when it shouldn't. First working version of the app. Commit that. V1. I'll set this to private. Let's check if it's there. Yep, everything's there. Okay. I mean, now I guess I'll just add more clear commits, but the first version is working now. When I try to add in the live voice dictation, I think I'll be more careful with that. Everything's commented, so that should be fine. Okay, let's see if this works. Hopefully it does. Hey, my name's Samay. What are you doing? Hello, hello. Okay, so the dictation works, but it still hasn't stopped recording. It still hasn't stopped recording after I click stop dictation. Okay. Oh, it goes down to stop recording. All right, it's doable. Hello, hello, how's it going? There we go. Okay, perfect. That goes away. Nice. Okay, so we have that working. So I'm gonna stage these changes. Mic stops recording on stop dictation. All right, so we got the first version of the extension working. I'm gonna go do a little extra credit and see if I could get live voice transcription. I assume this will speed it up, make it better to use. And I mean, I'm not sure how you guys do it at Wispr, but probably real time is the goal. So, I've heard this one's good, so I'll probably see how this is. Oh, I'm stupid. It's a sponsored. I might have an account here. Hopefully I do. No. All right. Great, now the app works. What I want to do is implement real-time speech to text. So what you're going to do is add a checkbox into the HTML, and we're going to use deepgram for real-time speech to text. So this should be toggleable. For the base version, obviously, we're going to be using OpenAI Wispr. For the real-time streaming, we're going to use deepgram. And this probably is going to require WebSockets. So let me supply the documentation for how to use it right now. Great. I don't need that. Let me copy that into the email. I don't really care. It's a shitty API key. Great. Docs. Streaming. I want to stream audio from a microphone, so probably here. Well, actually, let's see if O3 Mini can handle it. Code the implementation for the real-time speech-to-text with deepgram. Not that Wispr, unfortunately. Sorry. Where's deepgram? hopefully the search can by itself figure out the documentation for it. Hopefully streaming is okay and it can handle that. I do want to work on this front end a little bit, but we can do that later. I mean, I'm also wondering if there's other settings that I can add, but it probably, I mean, realistically for anybody using a Gmail voice dictation app, they don't want to go into like which Wispr model they're using, small, medium, or large. All right, so we got a new HTML file right here. Just want to check if that works before going on. Great. Okay, so it's there. It's the HTML. It's the JS. And then content.js. Yikes, I hope it doesn't make a mistake there. Perfect, nothing else to change. Refresh the extension. Please don't break. Hello, 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 what's up? That's cool. Real-time mode enabled, are you working? It doesn't look like it because I don't see any words coming out. Okay, well, so it's still relying on basic Wispr. So, where do I put in the API key for deepgram? Oh. Oh, well, in that case, add another field for a deepgram API key so they don't get mixed up. There should be two separate fields. Okay, both at the same time, seriously? I can't. Make it so I can enter one at a time, and I don't have to enter both at the exact same time. Also make the checkbox and the enable real time a little bit bigger and put it at the bottom of the HTML instead of right in the middle. I'm not sure which one that is. Let me fix that. Let me take OpenAI, copy that in. Cool, we are saved. And I want real time. Hello, hello, nope, that's regular. Hello, I can't click it. Weird. Hello, can you hear me? Okay, now the start dictation button isn't working. I'm gonna revert back to a previous version of the code. That's a little annoying. Now the start and stop dictation button doesn't work either. Maybe you have to refresh. Hello, can you hear me? What's up? Oh, it does work. Okay, I'm just being dumb. I didn't refresh the extension. Hello, what's up? Can you hear me? Blah, blah, blah. Is this working? No. Let me check the console. Alright, sorry, never mind. The start and stop dictation was working, but the real-time audio transcription is not working. Let me attach the console logs. So it says this works right here. That's like the Wispr stuff. WebSocket failed. So it might be the case that it doesn't know how to use the documentation. So yeah, okay, so that's all right. Let me I don't think that the socket is being created properly. Take a look at the logs. Nope, that's not it. There. In that case, I'll just copy in the documentation, live streaming starter kit. Maybe this is it. Is this speech to text or text to speech? I kind of really don't. I wonder what happens if we get Python involved in here. All right, we'll update the run real time. Hey, can you hear me? No, it's broken now. I have to refresh the page. And the whole thing is gone. Great. That's weird. Are there any errors? Yeah, there are errors. Okay, so I fucked something up. Probably. Yeah, that's what it is. Maybe not. Maybe it's more. Fuck. Hello, can you hear me? What's up? Hi, 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 hi. Hello. Oh, okay, this is great. I think we can do this. Hopefully it's live, yeah. I'm just gonna copy this whole article. Not sure if this is the best practice or whatever, but I know it'll work. Alright, so the real-time transcription still doesn't work. I'm copying documentation/article on how to successfully get it working by using get user media. Function start real-time recording. No. Hey, can you hear me? What's going on? Oh shit, it works. That's great. Okay, so I guess that's it. There you have it. Hopefully you guys spent enough time watching and like what I did here. That's pretty funny. But we successfully created an extension. You can put in your OpenAI API key or your DeepGram API key, get some real-time dictation, and it just works. I mean, obviously there's not enough formatting, but yeah, there it goes. Okay, so not as good as Wispr, of course. Let me just change up the HTML. I kind of don't like how it looks. I want you to use the Apple San Francisco font in the HTML. I think it'll look a little bit nicer. And whatever other cool fancy CSS you'd like to add. Awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna add these changes. Real-time audio transcription working. Sync the changes. And then now just make some tiny changes to the HTML, and that should be good. Anything else? Let's check out how it works. Otherwise, I'll revert back. Okay, that's a little bit nicer. I like that. Cool. And yeah, I guess that's it. So I'll just sync up these changes as well. Well, the sideborders look kind of weird. Yeah, I gotta get rid of those. It's gonna bother me. There's still rounded corners, but even outside the rounded corners, it's like rectangular, like very strongly rectangular. So kind of, if you can, get rid of that. Otherwise, do something else. That was pretty unspecific. Yeah, floating or glass effect. There you go. I'm really not sure how it works with these. Like, those angles are kind of weird looking. Alright, give it to me a little faster, bro. Alright, I'm just gonna go back to the other version. This sucks. It's best not to complicate it. Well, there was an attempt. Perfect. Okay. Well, so that was kind of a lousy ending, but I think it works. I'm just going to test it one last time with each of them. No real-time dictation. Hey, what's up? My name is Samay Lakhani. Hopefully you're enjoying this. Not Samir, Samay. And now real-time test. Hey, what's up? Oh. Hey, what's up? My name is Samay Lakhani, and I hope you're enjoying this live real-time dictation. Let's go. Okay, well, thanks for watching.